Dr. Tamara Camo, and I'm taking you on a tour of Body Protection Compound 157. All right, so we're in the Tailor-Made Health store, and if you're my patient, I've given you a way to get into this store. So this is where I previously, and I still write prescriptions for some of the hormone and peptide combinations that aren't available at various compound pharmacies. So this is a compound pharmacy I sometimes use, but some of their products are available without a prescription. They've attained over-the-counter status and they have them available here. So sometimes you can find this stuff on the internet, but I never know if it's real or as strong as it's supposed to be. But I've worked with this pharmacy and I have had good experiences with their products. So BPC-157 is the one we're looking at now. So it says to aid in recovery and repair of muscles, but we'll go through some more applications. Here the serving size is 2 capsules, so they give you 60 capsules in each bottle. And I'll discuss my dosing recommendations at the end. But here it says 2 capsules per day, but I have different people taking it in various ways. And then you can just use your PayPal to buy it straight from the site. So their description, minimize myself, is that BPC is a partial sequence of body protection compound found in human gastric juice. And they're researching it to accelerate a healing of wounds. So I have prescribed this in an injectable form before, and some doctors would use it to inject directly into a muscle or ligament if they want, particular attention paid to an area. However, as an oral supplement, it also causes repair. You just don't have as much control over where it goes to repair. So it has been studied to protect the liver from toxic damage, like if people have been on pain medicines for a long time, or alcohol damage, or there's a variety of different prescription drugs that a person can take to tax their liver, stomach, colon, whatever. And they've got some studies saying that it heals traumatic brain injury. I haven't had very many patients using it for that. But even people with memory issues or just other things that aren't traumatic brain injury, whenever you heal the gut, the brain will follow. So I use this for just general gut repair, and frequently people will have an improvement in their mental fog. So stomach ulcers, that was like one of the first applications in rats. They've done studies on stomach ulcers, leaky gut, irritable bowel syndrome, cramping, people with Crohn's, skin burns. You could open the capsule and add it to your lotion and rub it on skin if you had some skin that was in need of help. Anti-inflammatory, tendons, ligaments. Like I said, just take it orally. I could give you an injection still. Improve digestive function. So then they have a whole information sheet. If you click on this, you can see this. It is stable in human gastric juice and has no reported toxicity. So they're telling you to take 2 capsules, and that's a 30-day supply. However, many patients, especially since I'm mostly using it for just general gut health, I'll have them take 1 every day. It doesn't matter if you take it with the meal, not with the meal, in the morning, at night. Just take it every day. Then take a 30-day break and then resume the following month. So my patients are taking 1 month on, 1 month off, 1 month on, 1 month off. So it'll last a while. Now, if I had a patient who really had some more impressive symptoms, maybe they would take more. I've had people take shorter breaks, like maybe only a 2-week break and then resume it, depending if sometimes their symptoms come back, they have a progressive issue and they're still, or their injury to their gut, like if they're still on pain medications and they're still injuring their gut, they might not take as long a break. But in general, my initial instructions are to take 1 pill a day, 1 month on, 1 month off, and 1 month on again, and so on and so forth. Then after we do labs and see how we've progressed, we might alter. And usually this isn't the only thing people are on. I've got people on lots of different stuff. So let's look at a couple of different cases. This is one of my favorite things to tell people to do. Gingivitis. Let's go gingivitis. Most of the studies you will see have something to do with rats, not people. Yeah, I haven't seen very many people studies, maybe a case report on a joint, but most of the studies are on wounds or rats. It's very easy to look at their colon and see what's happening, but they will use this on inflammation in the mouth. And the mouth is the beginning of your gut. And I've had people even take the capsule, open it, and pour it in their mouth. Let it sit there for a couple of minutes and then go ahead and swallow it. It doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste bitter. Let's just look up BPC-157. So we got 138 results. This is from 2018. Gastrointestinal tract healing, tendon, ligament, muscle, bone. Musculoskeletal soft tissue. Involved in maintaining of GI mucosal integrity. See, so like I said, I use it for just general gut health, and after we take 2 or 3 courses, we reassess where we're at, how our symptoms are. Reduces bleeding and thrombocytopenia, so more of that gut healing. Oh, look, heals rat colovesical fistula. So that's when the colon and the bladder sometimes have communication. This is pretty rare, but in a rat, that was helpful. Another fistula, the esophagus and the skin. NSAID counteraction. So people who've had like NSAIDs or Celebrex or Vioxx or other pain pills helped them. So corneal injury. So I've had it compounded into drops for people who need help with their eye. So if somebody had a corneal abrasion or something, you could take it orally, but you could also have eye drops made. And well, in the past you could. It's not very easy to get that done, but theoretically. Here we go, rectovaginal fistula in rats. They might have actually stuck it on the fistula, not opening that, but looked at the mouth. So Celebrex, here we go. Specifically Celebrex, they looked at that. So just general healing, BPC-157's effect on healing. This is from 1997. So this was a Russian research peptide for a long time. It just started becoming a part of the conversation in the United States a couple of years ago. So it said in this particular study, it is worth noting that these effects were achieved by different routes of application, including intragastric and the local. So they put it straight on the stomach, locally, making it potentially a useful therapeutic agent. So this is like one of the earliest studies I've seen. Most of them are in the 2000 something. This was 1997. Well, this is 1993. Okay, so this is the earliest one. Late 90s it started. Let's see, I've seen it for incontinence. Here we are. 2013, 2 different stress urinary incontinence models in female rats. So of course in a rat, not a person, but you know, if I see a woman with some gut issues and something like this, we'll track this. See, osteoporosis. Here we go. Osteogenic effect. So osteogenic means creating new bone. And of course, a rabbit. Not a rat this time. We've got a rabbit, but anyway, they had evidently a rabbit with osteoporosis, and it was healthy. Here we go. BPC-157. So yes, there's information, but like I said, there's so much more than just the information that's on this website. There's just a lot of potential applications, and I direct certain patients to this supplement. So if you look, here is the website. I usually send you a link, or it might be on the page on my blog, and you'll use this to get in. So they'll know who the doctor is that referred you. And then you can shop through this entire website. They have many different things that we may have discussed, but I'm trying to keep the videos not very long, so I will do them one at a time. But they have the products that are pills, then they have cosmeceuticals, which are various skin products. It's already made into creams, and then they have some that are coming. Some of the stuff that's coming is really awesome. Look at kisapeptin, testosterone and fertility, DSIP, sleep, anti-obesity drug 9604, epitalin, telomere length, longevity. So they have a lot of really great stuff in the pipeline. So check back and look for those. Like I said, cosmeceuticals where the skin ones are, and products are where the pills are that I have directed you to. Thank you for paying attention. Let me know how it works out. If you go to my blog, www.vitadoc2.com, and then use the search button to type in BPC, you can find more information about that product.